So, hi and good afternoon, everyone. Today, I would love to give my suggestion about the solution, which is the ways to control our anger. So, in my opinion, one of the best ways to control our anger is by exercising. Exercising doesn't only define by the high volume or the high intensity exercises or workouts that you do. We can also be even the simplest thing. So, by what I mean is that the simplest thing that you can do when you are angry is just to learn how to breathe properly. Because when you are angry, you will notice that you are actually breathing a little bit quicker. And by that being said, you might want to learn how to breathe properly by breathing in quite a long and a deep breath. Because when you do this, it will eventually helps to reduce the level of your stress hormone and also to help yourself calm. Because one of the reason why we breathe properly is to help or to give ourselves a steady and relaxed mood because this is something that you do when you are angry, right? And the next one is you might want to practice or like try boxing because boxing is quite intense. It requires you to punch or kick on something. So isn't it satisfying that when you punch and kick on something, it feels like all the burden, all the angry, all the thing that you feel earlier is finally being released. And the next one is that boxing also involves your whole body system. So it means that you will sweat. So sweating is actually helps to reduce like all the toxins and all the feeling of angriness in your mind. And the next one you might want to try walking or just like a small jog because a small jog and a walking it will help you to like realize how beautiful the world is and it will eventually helps to reduce your anger. So I guess that is all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Athirah. Adam, you can start whenever you want.
Aku tak nak buka kan, tak apa kan?
Buka. Ada masalah?
Malu. Okay, aku boleh start.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how to control our anger by therapy. First of all, anger is a normal human emotion that most people experience every now and then. However, if you find yourself feeling angry very often or very intensely, it may start to become a problem. The aim of anger management by therapy is to help minimize stressful or anger evoking situations, improve self-control, and help you express your feeling in a healthy manner according to anger. There are several types of to control our anger by therapy. First, cognitive behavioral therapy, dialectical behavioral therapy, and family therapy. Your mental health care provider will evaluate your circumstances and specific behavior to determine the overall approach to treatment and whether you require medication in addition to therapy. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Adam. Okay. Now my turn. Oh, wait. Timer. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today I'm going to talk about what is the best way to control our anger. Well, my answer is by identifying the cause. By identify the cause, I can identify the possible solutions. For example, when someone not close the door after opening, I was like, I'm going to be mad, but instead of outburst, I'm going to talk to them after several time doing that. by calm myself first, and then I talk to them to not do that again, so that I can be so that they can have their own. I'm sorry. Uh, oh yeah. So that they will not get mad at me and no one hurts. All right. That's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Husniyah. So next. Hi everyone. Uh, Today we are going to talk about the best way to control our anger. And in my opinion, the best way to control our opinion is by spending time with our friends. Because when we are hanging out with our friends, we are trying to changing the environment, and we are leaving the bad things like the bad thing behind, so that you will change your feeling after you get anger, and then you try to calm yourself down when meeting with your friends. And besides that, you can also try to talk with trust and supportive friends who can provide a new perspective towards the things that happen to you that make you anger. So from there, we can try to express our feeling by uh, express our feeling, and then make us to calm down and control our anger from there. And it is also like it allows us to take a weight off our shoulder and our mind when hanging out with friends. And then when I believe that when you're hanging out with your friends, you will feel like better and you will feel happier, like rather than you stay on your own and then you hold your own anger and then you try to solve yourself. But sometimes things will not go so well when you try to hold it by yourself. So in my opinion, when you're trying to spend time with your friends, is a better choice to control your own anger. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Adam, you don't want to open camera? All right. So can we start now?
Boleh.
All right. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Today, our group is going to talk about what is the best way to control our anger. Well, um, my point is we need to identify the cause, because if we identify the cause, we can identify the possible solutions. Instead of focusing what made you mad, work on solving the issue at hand. I can give you example. Does your child or siblings messy room drive you crazy? Well, close the door. That is the solution. Then that will make you not angry anymore. Instead of outbursts, we can calm and then express our anger. As soon as we are thinking clearly, express our frustration in an assertive but non-confrontational way. It will not hurt anyone. And please don't try to control them. Okay? State our concerns and needs clearly and directly to the person that we met, so that uh, they can develop themselves, or they can change their behavior and so on. Okay, that's all for me. So, Athirah, can you share your point to us?
Thank you, Miss Husniyah, for your very wise opinion about it. So, in my opinion, one of the best ways to control our anger is by exercising. This is because exercising doesn't only define by the high volume or the high intensity exercises that you do. We can also be include it can also include the very simple or the very easy one, which is breathing. So to learn how to breathe properly, it actually helps to calm yourself down when you are angry. Because when you are angry, you might notice that your breathing might get quicker and shallower. So one easy way to calm your body and reduce your anger is to slow and deepen your breathing. It also helps to reduce the activity of your stress hormone. And one reason that breathing exercise can help is because in times of anger, your brain is giving signals to your body that you are in crisis. So by breathing properly, it will help you to take some time to think about the problem that you are facing, and that you can come up with a better solution regarding it. And the next one is you can probably try to walk or just do a small jog around your workplace or maybe around your house. This is because you will realize that when you go for a walk or a jog, you will see all the beauty of the environment, like the green nature or even the blue skies and even the sound of the bird chirping. So this will actually helps to um, reduce your stress level or maybe reduce your anger. So I think that is all that I would love to say right now. So is anybody else wanna add up a little point, yeah, points, opinion or something?
Uh, Sorry to disturb. I have a question to Athirah. So just now you said that breathing and like boxing and small jogging is like count as a exercise that we can control our release and control our anger. So I would like to ask if is it yoga allow can like is it yoga count as an exercise that help us to release or control our anger?
Yeah, thank you for the question, Miss Valley. So of course, yoga is absolutely one of the exercises that we can practice to reduce our anger. There are actually lots of yoga styles that we can do, and there's also this one specific yoga style that we can do when we get stressed or when we are angry. So thank you for the question. It was a very nice question.
Thank you, Adria, for answering my question. So I think from my opinion, based on this topic that which what is the best way to control our anger, I think spending times with our friend will count as a better choice since like what Husniyah said that you don't hold your own anger. You need to talk to someone and you need to try to solve the question. So from my opinion, that when it's better to talk to someone that trust and supportive friends. So when you're spending your time with a friend, you are trying to release your feeling and also your anger towards something. So they also can give us a different perspective or advice for us to like solve the problem and then calm us down by that. So besides that, when you are hanging out with your friend or you spending time with your friends, you're also trying to change the environment besides you. Like rather than staying at home, like holding your own anger, you are trying to go to the environment that is like more more bright environment. Is it that maybe bright environment like you can interact with more people also. From there you will forget about what brings you to feel anger and all that. So you are trying to change your own mindset and also your feelings. So that's all for me. So does anyone have any other points?
I'm sorry, but I would like to interrupt for a second. So, Miss Feli, so do you think that engaging with toxic friends will make things worse or will make things better because you still have a friend to talk to, but they are actually toxic friends that we all want to avoid? So, what do you think about it?
I think toxic friend. I think we should avoid with hanging out with toxic friends since we already know that they are a toxic friends. So mean that they won't bring some positive mindset or positive actions to us. So anger is also already count as a negative feelings and negative actions, right? So we need to meet with some friends that are like positive friends that think positively, so that we can change our mindset to a better ways, and then so that we can else calm our calm our ourselves down, and then like think positively to solve the problem. Thank you, Athirah, for asking this question.
Well, thank you guys for the question. Well, I want to ask Adam for his opinion about this topic.
Uh, for my opinion, I think therapy is the best to control our anger because uh, anger management is a form of treatment designed to help you manage anger. Anger is not officially a condition that is diagnosed or defined like depression or anxiety, for instance. However, intense, destructive, or controllable anger may cause significant distress and impairment and impact safety. Anger management therapy can help anyone who experiences rage or has anger outbursts. Anger management therapy can help improve your such as mental health, physical health, career, and relationships. I think that's all for me.
Thank you, Adam. Well, I have a question for you, Adam. I'm wondering why some people do not want to go to therapy or seeking help, something like that. What do you think about this?
I think for me to uh, control our anger uh, is actually easy to uh, sharing with friend because we all have our friends. So friend is friend can help to control our anger easier than go for search some therapy. I think that's all.
In other words, therapy is quite expensive for some people, and some people just
Yes,
don't want to trust other outsiders rather than their close friends and family members, right?
yes. Is it true?
All right, thank you, Adam and Atira, for the answer. Well, this kind of a problem we have right now about anger management. That's why. Okay. I have a question, a very short question. Why we sometimes we play e-games, we we become more stressed, become more angry and stressed. Well, I would like to ask Atira about this sometimes.
When we play game, we get more angry. It's probably because we have the intention to win. We have the we have our vision to win. That's all. We are very desperate to win, and when we lose, it makes me angry.
I would like to also add on because like your teammates are scolding on you, so you will like easily get mad when you are playing games. Yeah.
All right, thank you for answering. Well, that is a good answer, and I was like, I never imagined the answer. Well, right now we are coming to the conclusion. All of us agree that no, all of us has spoke about their own way to control our anger, that which we can apply in our real life. So I hope others who listening to this will use our method to overcome the anger. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you. Thank you all for coming to sharing points, opinion. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Husniyah.
All right.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you, guys. Bye bye.